Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to our podcast with me Nadhif and my friends Alya and Hesa.
Hi,
So, how you guys been doing?
I'm good. How about you guys?
I'm pretty good. Kind of busy lately with college thing.
Yeah, me too. I'm not feeling too well to be honest. I got too much assignment, so I don't have free time.
So, talking about college, how you guys been doing so far?
So the first semester went really well, and I got A in most of the subjects, except for one. And yeah, I think it was smooth sailing for me.
It wasn't in my case, it wasn't too good in some subjects, but I plan to make up for it in this semester.
Yeah, my first term college was really good. I'm really satisfied with the result and I hope to keep it up in second semester.
Wow, good for you guys. If you can give me any tips, what would you advise to me to do in second semester?
I'd say do your assignment as soon as possible, and in timely manner, of course, and don't overwork yourself. Give yourself time to rest and kind of reset.
I agree, but don't spend too much time to play games or hanging out with your friends.
But it's hard for me to not play games. It's my hobby, and I really enjoy playing game with my friends. Sometimes I get really excited and scream, and my mom got mad at me for being so loud. So, what about you guys? What's your hobbies?
I really love singing and dancing. That's why I joined Embun. Essentially, Embun is like art organization, so people who love to dance, sing, gather in that organization. And besides that, if I have more time, I like to watch movies. I watch lots and lots of movies. Too much movies that sometimes I stayed in my room all day long and forgot to eat.
For me, movies is not really my cup of tea, and I get really bored and sleepy while watching movies. But I like to do sport though. I like badminton, futsal, and actually I play badminton quite a lot, about twice a week, or even sometimes 3 times a week. I think you guys should do sport as well. Besides the health benefits, you get better sleep quality, so you won't feel tired after you wake up, and I guess you get a more productive day.
I love futsal as well. Maybe we can play together sometimes.
Yeah, we can arrange that for sure. And by the way, do you guys like hiking? I kind of like the idea. It sounds like a lot of fun, and I've been wanting to try it out. But yeah, I really don't have the time, and there's no hiking trail in my area, so I have to get out of town to find one. And my friend currently cannot do it with me, so yeah.
I'm also interested in hiking. You can see the nature and I think it can be a good stress relief. But I get tired quickly, so I doubt it will be a good idea.
So am I. I spend most of day sleeping, so I'm not really interested in hiking. And on top of that, I don't like wild animals. It can be scary sometimes. I'm a petrol head too, so am I interested in racing? And at one point, I thought about becoming a racer.
Oh yeah, I also love speed. Kind of gives me the adrenaline rush, and yeah, I just like the feeling of being fast. But I don't do that anymore. I used to do that when I was younger, when I was less responsible. I experienced 3 separate accidents. But interestingly, I wasn't really speeding in any of those accidents. And hearing from some of my friends who was involved in pretty nasty accident, that kind of story kind of deters me from speeding.
Yeah, you have to fully concentrate when driving or riding your bike because I had, for lack of better words, the accident. In my defense, it was slippery and I slipped when I was turning. It was there a football field, and of course a lot of people was playing football, right? And they were just standing there looking at me, and nobody came to help me. And I was so embarrassed. So I quickly grabbed my scooter, leave it up by myself, and continue riding home.
I never had motorcycle accident, but when I was a kid, I love riding my bicycle. So my neighbor was building his house, right? So there was a lot of construction stuff, and there's two piles of sand, and was riding on it as if it was downhill again. And I landed quite badly, and my stomach hits the handlebar, and I can breathe. And unfortunately, nobody was there, so I was just there, lying on the ground, and trying to catch my breath. As if it wasn't bad enough, the very next day, I was riding on the same pile of sand.
Interesting story you guys have. You know, speaking of interests, do you guys like have a thing that you really like or regularly do that you're really good at? It becomes somewhat of your, you know, unique talents maybe.
As you know, I like singing, and I started to sing at early age, and I won my first singing competition when I was in elementary school. I forgot what grade I was in. I think I was 11 years old, and when I was in high school, I was selected to perform traditional dance. So there are 5 people selected to perform the dance, and I was one of them. And I was selected to be in the main choir team. How about yourself? I notice you also sing sometimes, Hesa.
Well, yeah, I do like singing, you know, but I don't really consider myself to be that good. I was in choir as well when I was in high school. Yeah, I think that was it. But I do consider myself to be a pretty decent guitar player, though I played in several bands and I compete as well, but yeah, never really got to win anything. So, well, I'm not the best, but yeah, pretty decent, I guess.
Wow, you are very talented. Since I like to play video games, I think my talent is in video games. I won second place in internal high school competition. And in the last Valorant competition, we were unfortunate and got knocked out of the competition.
Well, I'm really, really sorry to ruin the moment for you guys, but I have to go like
Come on,
right
dude.
now. I know. But anyway, I have to be somewhere else. So I think that was it for us today. Thank you for watching the entirety of the video. Until next time, goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Bye!